I met my fiancé playing D&D. Hasbro. I've come to claim the right of Prima Nocta. Hey everybody, this is SDR 1.2 here. Please ignore the previous statements made by SDR 1.1. That was just a draft. We're not going forward with that. Thank you for the feedback from the community. Oh, Jesus Christ. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Welcome to another DnDMemes video. Hoping you have a wonderful day today. Before jumping into it, I wanna quickly kindly ask if you wanna take a moment to smash the like button. Helps out and, promotes the video more. So yeah, thanks so much if you take a second to do that. And with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. So you have to roll a D100 and stop googling his cat. Convincing my group to play Call of Cthulhu. He a lot racist, but he got the cosmic horror. Due to recent events, I've been doing some research in alternatives. Man, Pathfinder the 2nd edition got some weird player races. Time to make it the DM's problem. Jesus Christ. When will the madness end? D&D money going to greedy, independent creators, most of it, and then just a tiny little bit of a drop amount going to Wizards of the Coast and Hasbro. Yeah, it's insane how greedy they can be. Like, why? It's poor little Hasbro multi-billion-dollar company. How are they gonna afford to keep the game going if you do that? Pathfinder's races are a bit special. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I can see that. What the hell is that? What the fuck? I'm not gonna lie, I haven't played Pathfinder, and this is very intriguing. This is very intriguing to me, actually. This does increase my interest in playing Pathfinder, actually. I think it looks good. Sue me. We should watch the D&D movie. What? If we don't, then they will think the concept was flawed and won't try again for 20 years. Plus, if the movie is a hit, Hasbro might realize that they can make money off of D&D without screwing over the entire fanbase. Just so no one cares. Nah, they wouldn't leave money on the table. If the movie... there's no way the movie gets boycotted into oblivion, though. Like, if the movie is good, it's gonna succeed. If the movie is a hit, then it is gonna succeed, you know, if it's actually well made. The real capitalist money grab. Pathfinder. We want player choices to have real in-game effects. Also Pathfinder. No mechanical difference between 5 silver waffle iron and 6005 gold waffle iron. The waffle iron with high grade mithril, it's uncommon and okay, and then there's the regular waffle iron, and I guess they do the same thing? Question mark. So my party got to level 5. The BS Artificer now doing 21 average damage without wasting a spell slot, and the Rune Knight Barbarian doing 12 average damage after using every buff that he has. Min-maxing go brr. Is this new format? Is this a beholder? This does look like a good new format. Maybe get it in a higher resolution, but yeah, this is pretty good. You can't have resistance to damage that doesn't have a damage type. Fun fact with the Xanatar. It's possible to deal damage that doesn't have a damage type by using additional damage effects on attacks not meant to deal damage, like Sneak Attack with a Net or a Goblin's Fury of the Small on a grapple or shove. If Wizards of the Coast was owned by its employees, none of this would have happened. The insatiable capitalist need for ever-growing profits, and then D&D, Warhammer, video games, etc. Well, this is interesting to see in the DnDMemes subreddit. Amazing module, but the amount of potentially controversial things it touches on is kind of insane. Session 0 for Curse of Strahd, huge, and then Session 0 for other modules. You think I want this to succeed anymore? D&D movie with the Hasbro stock. I got you brother. And then the movie boycott. Oh no you don't. I'm not gonna lie, it would be fun to see them fail and their stock dropping or whatever they care about. But I don't know if this is enough for that to happen, you know. I'm pretty sure that Hasbro has like a lot more things than Wizards of the Coast, right? Okay, so I just looked it up out of curiosity. In 2021, they made $6.4 billion in revenue. And Hasbro made that, and then Wizards made a little over 1 billion out of that. So I mean, you know, it's kind of a significant part of it, but not enough. I don't know. And also Wizards makes other things than D&D, right? Laughs in pen and paper. Pay us $30 a month if you want to play the game. No. The 1.2 OGL is not a notable change in intent from 1.1. The 1.2 OGL is much better and you should come back to D&D. Does it stop Wizards of the Coast from ripping off your content? No. Does it stop them from ending your license if they feel like it? No. Is there anything that stops them from revoking it in a few months and restoring the 1.1 OGL? No. Then f off. No, I'm pretty sure they're just trying to save face with the PR team at this point. Hashtag DnD be gone. Gold pile that's empty. What Hasbro thinks that Wizards of the Coast's financials look like after 20 years of growth and prosperity. I hope at least they are. Me, after reading the latest Wizards of the Coast announcement on D&D Beyond. My god, they're starting to understand. I think this was at the time when they posted their apology for it, or like when they started going back on it. I'm here to spread the good word, and that good word is Goblin. Can I have new ability modifiers? -2 strength, +4 dexterity, and -2 charisma. To match new ancestry system design? Yes! Actually pumps charisma like a boss. +2 dexterity, +2 charisma, +2 free and -2 wisdom. Part time! I can't sleep, so here's the nighttime meme. Warlock? Hey, you going to sleep? Yes, no, shut up. So everyone says that either Ranger, Sorcerer or Monk is the worst class, meaning they're probably the bottom 3. But what's the 4th worst? Don't fall for the typical PR game plan. Redirect attention from what matters, OGL, to what it doesn't, which is D&D shorts messing up. You constantly lie and gaslight us. One YouTuber used an unreliable source. Oh well, in that case then yeah, none of it matters anymore, you know, if one YouTuber made a mistake, that's No, the OGL should have went on as originally planned in this case. I mean, YouTubers definitely should not be allowed to make mistakes. $1 billion companies, that's fine. YouTubers, no. Big no. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Wizards of the Coast has gone too far with its recent actions. Boycott the movie. But if you don't support the movie, they won't make more. The new OGL threatens third-party content. Go commit Variant Sailor if you want to watch it. This is a new milestone for the fantasy genre. We could have a franchise. This is a battle for the soul of the community. We stand with third-party creators, or lose what makes D&D great. So VTTs are banned now. It is orc or nothing. What is permitted under this policy? Using VTTs to replicate the experience of sitting around the table playing D&D with your friends. So displaying static SRD content is just fine because it's just like looking in a sourcebook. You can put the text of Magic Missile up in your VTT and use it to calculate and apply damage to your target. And automating Magic Missile's damage to replace manually rolling and calculating is also fine. The VTT can apply Magic Missile's 1d4 plus 1 damage automatically to your target's hit points. You do not have to manually calculate and track the damage. What isn't permitted are features that don't replicate your dining room table storytelling. If you replace your imagination with an animation of the Magic Missile streaking across the board to strike your target, or your VTT integrates our content into an NFT, that's not the tabletop experience. That's more like a video game. Okay, so what? Like not allowing a simple basic animation is too much. Okay, it's evolving just backwards. Yeah, interesting take. Interesting take. I'm assuming this is part of the OGL that was drafted and they went back on, but still. Apparently, they dealt over 2000 damage. Pathfinder 2nd edition player. Then, the bard will teleport my dwarf, strapped with explosives, to the orbit above the big bad evil guy's throne room. I will then use certain feats to ignore damage from falling from this height and detonating all the explosives on impact, and me, a 5th edition DM who thought that happens in my game is over the top already. Freedom! I met my fiancé playing D&D. Hasbro. I've come to claim the right of Prima Nocta. Okay, I know this is an exaggeration, but honestly I think they would if they could. I wanna watch the movie. Boycott the movie. No. Dropping D&D Beyond subs might not be enough. I don't care. You have to help destroy something that you love so we can send a message. Too bad. I need the answer. Guys, what level do marshals stop being peak human and start being superhuman? I mean, it depends on the marshal, right? They don't peak at the same level. Me right now among all the crap happening. Everyone changing systems to boycott D&D and make wizards listen to us. That's nice. Then I can't change systems because my ADHD makes learning rules harder and change is not anything I enjoy dealing with. Plus, I've already put thousands of dollars into the game between books, dice and other media. I mean, I get the main point of this, but you know, not changing it because of already spent effort is a pretty flawed argument. If the game turns to I guess you can keep playing the same game, but if you keep investing more in it just because you have invested so much already, that's kind of a flawed argument. I don't know, it kind of sounds like a sunk cost fallacy to me. Task failed successfully. Find a chest and cast animate object on it. Have it pretend to be a mimic and chase me. DM says I can't cast a spell on living creature. Well, that's one way to find mimics, right? It happened. DM. Okay, you can have the mimic as a pet if you roll a natural 20. Player rolls. What did you get? Player and his pet mimic with, Jesus Christ, natural 20 and also 5 on performance. Okay, alright. You have all the means to deal non-lethal damage on ranged. Now fight me or feel free to ask your DM about it. LMAO ranged mains, only you can't deal non-lethal damage because book said it. What? You have no argument for it, right? Before you rule on it, please take a look on my ranged non-lethal picks as an argument for it. Over my cold, dead dwarven hands. The new OGL is to help fight racism? Well, I'm not about to let you or the elves win. Think, what reason do you have to believe anything they say at this point? Open a survey for the community to complain. Lie about the results to make it seem like the people complaining are in the minority, and then nobody believes you because you've already lied to them multiple times. Be surprised that nobody believes you because you've already lied to them multiple times, yeah. Team Curry, Wizards of the Coast. Wizards of the Coast. Our situation is shockingly grim. I'm escaping to the one place that hasn't been corrupted by capitalism. Homebrewing. Skaven are what make me want to read and learn Pathfinder. I wanna die and kill the no-furs for the Great Horned One, and no man-thing can stop me. When I hear Pathfinder has a rat folk playable race. Skaven noise sounds intensify. Okay. The amount of people acting like this is too damn high. 5th edition books, cards, DM screen and minis. You have already bought all of this D&D content, right? Yup. And you have no need to buy more content from Wizards, correct? Yup. Meaning you can play D&D just fine without supporting Wizards, and heck, maybe you're even supporting a few third-party publishers while you're at it. No? I guess that makes sense. So you have no real reason to stop playing D&D unless you actually want to try a new system, right? Anyone who chooses to keep playing D&D and doesn't switch to Pathfinder is a monster, and I will torpedo campaigns and friendships over this. It feels like it's some kind of curse. You have D&D and then 2nd edition, which was bad, and then 3rd edition, which was good, and then 4th edition, which was bad, and then 5th edition, which is good. Does anyone else feel like every even numbered edition is controversial? Well, I mean, the first one is 1 D&D. They tried to trick the system, but yeah, it didn't work. The expectation to always be able to play any race only makes sense if you never take a turn DMing. It's my turn to DM. I want to base my campaign in the world of a novel that I like, says the DM. It's about a war between dwarves and elves. I want to play a hobgoblin bard. You're trying to railroad us by getting us to buy into your setting, says the player with oppositional defiant disorder. The story should reflect the player's choices, not what the DM wants to do. Go write a book if you want a book. Kadan isn't the only fun Pathfinder god. Behold Kyrgyz, god of sports and games. The last thing that my target sees as my cleric of Kyrgyz casts Finger of Death. The party when I kill the guy whose only evil act is cheating in a kid's sport event, and then Kyrgyz when I finally get the guy who cheated in the egg and spoon race. Okay, I don't know what. Okay. Alright, on that note, this is it for today's video, so thanks so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to leave a like if you did and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon, as well as on YouTube, I appreciate a lot, so thanks so much for those. Links below if you can check them out, as well as links to the social media, Subreddit, Discord, anything else. And yeah, with that being said, thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye!